Alright. So welcome back to the streamies, everybody. We're back with Final Fantasy XIV. We're a little late tonight, but that's fine. Whatever. Yeah, so just from looking at the opening there, it's not a bad opening for Stormblood, but I can definitely say it's probably the weakest. Weakest out of all the ones we've seen so far. We've seen Answer, we've seen Heaven's Sword. Those were all really good. Stormblood, not so bad, but it's kind of lacking on a big, catchy theme song, I think. But maybe that'll change the more we get into Stormblood. So, our plan today is just get as far into Stormblood as we can. As long as we, finish an area enough where we can, I guess, do the ether currents off-screen. Once that's all figured out and we can get all the yokai and stuff, we're going to be going back to Heaven's Sword. We have Alexander to do, we have Hildebrand to do still, and apparently there's a bunch more other stuff. So don't get too attached to Stormblood, because we're not going to be here too long. I'm going to be here forever. But, yeah. Soon we'll be giving up our gooning days. Soon! And then it'll be back to being, just a normal man with a tiny little sword. All right. So I imagine we're going back to Mordona. Oh yeah, we definitely are beyond the Great Wall. Oh, that's a great. That's a good name for the start of Stormblood. Hopefully we get more Pink Floyd references going on. What the fuck happened here? All right. Little wiener boy. There's a lot going out here today. Just enjoy our final days as a dragoon. Hey, Alf. Hey, baby. How you doing? Beyond the Great Wall. Level 60. Still level 69, and we will probably die a level 69 dragoon.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal?
I'm sure as long as Omega and the Primal aren't found, that's not our problem. That's somebody else's problem until we find it. Nobody needs to know.
I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Neat.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Salutations and happy space time. Salutations, Clockwork. How you doing? How you doing?
Sir.
We're just starting Bloodstorm today. Stormblood. Either or. So we're not gonna be here long. We're just dipping our toes into Stormblood until we can catch the yokai here, and then we're going back to Heaven's Sword, because apparently we have Alexander to do, and Hildebrand, and a bunch of other stuff. We just want to make sure we get this yokai stuff done before it leaves in June. Oh shit, Alexander, red. Everybody keeps building up Alexander!
Secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
This better be the best goddamn raid I've ever seen in this game, because everybody is building up Alexander so goddamn much.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
That's not our problem right now.
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Good.
As expected.
Just conceptually, Alexander's my favorite Final Fantasy summon, the Machine of God. It is? Is he a summon? Was he a summon at some point? Hold on. FF14, Alexander. No, I should just type in FF Alexander. Summon? Oh, I guess he was. What the fuck? When was he introduced? Definitely not in any I've played. 5. Okay, well, there we go. Takes the form of a full-sized living castle. Yeah, every time I've seen art of it, I think of that one Dragon Quest game on the DS, where you're basically in a moving castle. Also, hey, Lysis here. I don't know if that's her in the opening, but I imagine she's changing from a pugilist to a monk in Stormblood, because it definitely looked like her in the opening.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
You know, now that she's Lys, I imagine she doesn't want to be called Lys. I imagine now that she's Lys, she should probably get a new outfit, right? Tataru, what are you doing? What are you doing, Tataru?
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lys. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea.
What about Urage? Is he just going to be stuck in his stinky robe for basically till Endwalker?
However, they will
That's
not
bullshit.
set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lys's, given her personal connection to the Resistance.
Lys. I figured her name wasn't going to be Lys, because that would, that wouldn't be a very good name.
Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Ida is out, and now the Scions have Lys. Great turn of events.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
Her model has definitely been improved. Like, when she was Ida in Heavensward, her model was whatever, but since she took the mask off, her polygons have definitely gone up, it seems. I don't know what's going on. It's probably just a different model entirely. It's crazy. Don't smile at me like
As for
that,
who
Elf.
should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
Anytime, baby. As if you had to ask. I gotta finish up my gooning
It
days.
means a lot knowing you'll be there.
Move into my
I too shall
weeaboo
accompany you.
Japanese
Such endeavours are
samurai
seldom
phase.
hampered by surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well. I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things.
Neat.
I trust you have no objections?
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
I do have to... It's weird hearing Urage's voice. I guess that's just because, like, a lot of the voices we heard in Heavensward was not him. He didn't talk a lot in Heavensward, despite how much he was in there.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, There are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
Neat.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
Please don't tell me we're going to be taking a single dinghy out into the water. Much like what's-his-name when he got here. I don't think that's going to work. Ooh. Shiny new sound effects. Something I wanted to look at before we left. Oh, yeah. So, ideally... Where is it? Ideally, one of these locations will have finished today. That's our goal. The Fringes, the Ruby Sea, Yangtze, the Peaks, Locks, or Azim Steppe. One of those locations, as long as we're able to fly around, that's all we're really aiming for today.
Ready, my friend?
Yes.
Well then. Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Your tiny
Don't worry,
little hands.
Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Is that a threat? Is that a promise? What does that mean? We should probably discuss how we're getting to the new area.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
Or not.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
There are battles to come? This fast?
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Do you have anything to say,
Much
big
has
guy?
changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's Toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a
Anything?
new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Where are you from? Wait a second. Are you from Stormblood?
Be 1,000 miles apart. Our purpose is one. That
Oh
all
boy.
men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Well, now that you're a sub, you have access to the 2 new emotes in the thing. Fucking enjoy those. Maybe one of those will catch your interest.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is
Yeah,
over,
there
we're
you
going
go.
to celebrate. Together. Just you wait.
I should like that.
That's why we
very
were running
much.
so late today.
Fare you well.
So Lice, are you from Stormblood? Is this just a big homecoming? Shit, is that me? Oh, that is a little baby you. That's a little tiny baby you. And there's also a little baby Dragoon me, which I'm gonna have to change in like fucking 3 streams, so. 1,000 moms apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then? Fucking. I should probably actually just send you the GIF. Sure, you can find use of a tiny little you. It's a tiny little me, Alan. Wait! Not just yet! I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lice, could you come with me? Alright! Glow up! Me? What, now? Alright then, if you insist. Makeover, 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 makeover. Makeover. Oh yeah, they turned her red. Aha. Ha. Alright, yeah, sure. Maybe that wasn't her in the opening that became a monk. What do you think? I see you kept the weird leggings. As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose, an outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lice. Lise, this is gonna be real rough. This is gonna be real rough. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Scion's receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress. It's lovely, Tataru. Thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it, and with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels. Then onward to Gyre Abonia. Our first stop will be the fucking Amarasyk's Spire in the East Shroud. Yes. Alright. Some folks might prefer Lice over Lise. I don't know. Every time I say Lice, you know, I think of the bad Lice. Lise! Sure. I mean, it's not as hard to pronounce as Urage was originally, but I feel like that's more of a skill issue. No, exactly. Amaxia's Spire. Lisa's a device character. Oh, a divisive character? How bad could it be? How bad could it be? She's got a new outfit. She's ready to go. Where the fuck am I going? I was looking for Amaraxia's Spire on our teleport list, but clearly it wasn't there. Gotta say, I've been putting in some practice lately as a samurai, and I can understand why it is easy mode. She's not horrible by any means, just not as good as the other characters. Ah, you mean like Papalmo? Who died off screen? I'm not fully convinced he's fully gone, but at the same time, like, it'd be a weird death. No real final words. Just off screen, just, yeah, okay, he's dead. Goodbye. His death was sloppy. No, he is dead. What the fuck? Were the Papalmo fans in an uproar? That's bullshit. All are present and accounted for. When you're ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed into Gyre Abanya. Such an important scion. Headfan, well, there you go. A main character, a scion of the Seventh Dawn, just dies off screen. It's weird. Oh, the scions of the Seventh Dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? That just makes me wonder, like, any important character can just die and have no impact. They kind of died on screen. Kinda. There was zero impact to his death, though, was the problem. Oh shit, are we actually getting a new area? Hey! Kinda, not really. As long as we don't have to sail in a tiny little boat, like what's-his-name did.
I remember crossing the border, standing in Gyre Abania once more. Me and my fellow scions. The warrior of light among us.
The Master Gunner.
Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other.
Wow, look at this new area over here.
And the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Some sort of storm. And then there was also some blood there. Stormblood! Wow! Welcome to New Mexico. Oh, no. Please don't tell me it's just all sand and dirt as far as the eye can see, because that is going to be the least interesting area to be in. Wow. Oh god, I gotta start fucking touching crystals again. Oh god, I gotta start touching crystals again! I sure had fun flying around! Can't wait for that to be revoked again. Alban, you're just here now? He got tired of listening to the music and all the... So he's like, this fucking racket. I'm out of here. Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you to Castrum Orions. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the Castrum since then? None. Save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols, we've had barely any contact with them. But we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Baelsar's wall weren't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep. Garlemald is not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. So there was a bug on launch where folks could talk to Raubon, and it was a huge backlog. I think only one person can talk to him at a time. Oh my god! Why would that ever be a thing? Why would that ever be implemented? That sounds like a nightmare! Fuck the queue times, you get in, you're there, here's another queue time! Couldn't talk to him. That's awful. I don't even understand how that would even work, or how that would be accidentally implemented. It was a glitch or something. So it's a declaration of war. Like, I could maybe understand, like, maybe the community would sort it out where people would get into a line and not just all bunch up against Raubon and mash the X button or whatever the talk button on PC is. But then I don't think this is as organized as, like, a Helldivers community would be. So it's a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make, and now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? They had to take it down the surface for a while to fix it. Oh my god. Though I imagine, at Stormblood, this wasn't the biggest MMO of all time yet, so, you know, wasn't as bad as it could have been. As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamegan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. I feel like it was Stormblood where things started kicking off. Sure, it was before the exodus of WoW players. That too. Honestly, I thought this was just another MMO until I started seeing it, you know, like when the New Day showed up dressed in Stormblood stuff. It's like, oh, it's real big. They finally hit the big time. And I'll leave it to you. Godspeed. Oh, Sid's here. Ha! Of all the Castra in all the worlds, you walk into mine. Master Garland, what brings you here? I was here when ARR launched. The game became very popular during Shadowbringers. I can't believe you would stick around with the game, Clockwork, considering how A Realm Reborn went. What was even there for you to be like, yeah, Yeah, I'll take it. I'm in. Was it the big furry beastman? Actually, I don't even think those guys were in there. A Realm Reborn. I had unlimited free time. Fair enough. A certain missing a login weapon and a draconic primal. Omega and Shinryu, I think the shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which it has singularly failed to do. Then 'tis like Omega fell to Earth in occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Hrothgar weren't there yet. Also, I'm not that into them, and I feel like a minority of in my community for the opinion. Didn't show up until Shadowbringers? It's something around there. That's weird, because I see a lot of them. I see a lot of them, so I imagine they're very popular. Catboy's way better. Well, I feel like that's a different demographic, but sure. I feel like people weren't so concerned about the cat boys and were more concerned with the cat girls and the bunny girls finally showing up. And to a lesser extent, the bunny boys. They want those twinks fucking destroyed. Mikote are better, but Viera are the top tier. Yeah, there you go. There you go. And so it bears repeating that we engaged the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming! We should hurry up and find it regardless. I'd rather have the Bonga, but I'm just happy to see FF Tactics represented. The Bonga were the lizards from Tactics, right? I played enough of the GBA Tactics. I think I remember that. They were a pretty cool design. Yeah! All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into Gyre Abanya, we'll need their blessing. I mean, at some point we're going to run out of races, right? They have to come in at some point. Even if I don't know if their design would really translate well to this style of 3D. Made them a beast tribe. Oh. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, like, the weird reptile salamander people we already see are kind of gross. I don't know if they will add them. They will add more. I don't know. At some point, like, the more expansions we get into, I imagine they'd have to add something to be like, hey guys, look! New stuff! There's only so much graphics they can, you know, upgrade. They also added Numo as the beast tribe. And kind of butchered them. Fucking Numo sounds familiar. It's probably something I haven't seen. FF Numo. Go buy them Fantasia potions, and they insulted Avalise Moogle designs, and I was licensed. Numo. I have not seen these fucking guys. I have not seen these fucking guys. When were these guys introduced? Oh! 12? Definitely did not see those guys. Catfish folks? The weird... They look like woolly... dog people? No more from Tactics Advance. Yeah, no, I don't remember them then. They look like dog people. Sad dog people. Everyone's counting on us. Let us not waste any time talking. Yes. Wow, big experience. Maybe we won't be... Oh, I know. Maybe we won't be level 69. Maybe we will not give up our gooning days at level 69. That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Let's fucking get over here, you. Let's see here. I got a bunch of stuff. You have that. You have that. You have that. Level is your Sam? I think it's like... hold on. Actually, we can look. It should be level 60 by next week. 55. So yeah, it should be level 60 by next week. Little hunched animal folks with long ears and rounded snoots. Yeah, the weird, the sad dog people. I don't know how they could butcher those. I feel like people would be really into that and they'd want to work really hard on that. As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Ralger's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Volodnia River. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. Never did their quest. The samurai quest? You know what? Now that I remember, I have not done any samurai quest. I got the samurai class and then I've just been doing duties. Oh god, I'm a disappointing samurai who has been neglecting his duty. I'm a disgrace to all samurai. Oh, the dog folk? Oh, okay, good. I imagine their big reward mount would be like a big dog. Like a big dumb dog. Fucking, we got ants? We got purple flower poke. We got more wasps. Stop doing beast tribes after Stormblood. I can't imagine why. How far are... Okay, there... Okay, there is one way out here. And this is the fringes. So if we at least finish the fringes today so that we can collect the ether currents, we can get the final yokai stuff. Well, in Avalis, there's a race of wizened sages, most magically inclined of any race. In 14, they're talking puppies obsessed with being called good boy. Oh. Oh, they've been Flanderized, you mean? They took the dog part a little too seriously. Still with me? Good. From here, we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim. I'm actually half convinced half of our party can't swim. Which is a little concerning. We got a cat girl, we got two we got two elves, and we got a Lalafell. I feel like Lalafell are just entirely mass, so I don't know how the swimming is gonna work. Okay, yeah, it does look like this place is gonna be mostly dirt and sand. That's very unfortunate. Means this area is not going to be very interesting to look at unless there's like big cool structures like that thing over there. Ooh, new battle music. Ooh, new battle music. So is somebody going to carry Chrysa? Somebody can carry the Lalafell across, or are we just going to see what happens here? I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. Oh, she's right in, huh? We don't get to see how high the water is? Is she just drowning right now? You're wondering about the tower to the south. Looks like a big katana. Planted into the ground. It's part of the Castellum Volodnia. Remember, Lalafells can jump 3 times their height, so they're mostly muscles. I'm sure that she can swim. I guess. I figured it was more or less she, like, if she can jump, sure, that's big muscle mass, but floating might be a different thing, but whatever. Maybe, you know what, I'm starting to realize over our playthrough is I might be racist to Lalafells. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. Most are. Oh, God. Call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolutely miles away. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on. We should keep going. A lot of folks hate the little people. I don't hate them. They're just a little weird. Take that as it is. I realize all my jokes And, you know, all the plot elements where the Lalafels have betrayed us. Let's look back at the end of A Realm Reborn. The Lalafels are the reason we got all fucking separated and destroyed in the first place. All my jokes seem to come at a detriment to them. So, like, the other day I was just looking through the gameplay as I was editing. I was like, oh, yeah, I might be racist to Lalafels. Great. Great. It's going to be ironic when the new Final Fantasy XIV thing after Dawn Trail is Meteor drinking a Fantasia potion and turning into a Lalafell. It's like, well, great. Great. Oh, hey, a fate. Probably get a yokai medal from this. Turns into a Lalafell, and he's a Lalafell knight. He's a Lalafell kisser. That's his class. We're here. On the other side of this pass is Ralger's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there is some sort of trick to this. It's all rocks! I don't know if you've had your eyes open this whole time, Alf, but it's all rocks over here. You can see with your mind, Alf. Indeed. A glamour. Good. Ah, Yustola, my eyes are bad. How dare you? How dare you? Take it they had a talented mage in their ranks? Or mayhap an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms? Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, before we go in, I don't know if Tataru told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way. And don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. Okay. Am I getting glamored? Is she turning me into a Lalafell? Oh, the irony! With a sprinkle of demasking dust, all is laid bare. Oh, good. She was doing it to the landscape, not to me. That would have been real awkward. She heard me talking shit. So, when were the Cat Boys and Cat Girls introduced? Was it Stormblood, or was it A Realm Reborn? Day one?
I remember
Okay.
the old stories. How the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a
Oh shit, are we about to see Naruto and Sasuke fucking smashing each other on the water here?
Reach, a holy place, and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo.
Neat.
They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
I see 2 Lancers and a Warrior. I'm not too concerned. So you're gonna become a monk, right, Lise? I'm gonna make that mistake every single time. Every single fucking time. You'll forgive us our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Great. Oh man, I might not be level 69 by the end of this. This is going to be very unfortunate. Here, Mikote, Lalafells, Elysian, and Rogadins were all around before A Realm Reborn. First new race to be introduced was the Aura in Stormblood. That's the dragon people, right? Aura. That is the dragon people. Yeah, yeah. And now look at it. They're everywhere. And then they introduced the bunny people. Actually, no, I feel like the bunny people were one of the last ones. I don't know. The very popular ones. At some point, like, if Dawn Trail is the start of a new story arc, I imagine some point in that story arc, they need to introduce a new race, right? They gotta spice it up a bit. Yera and Hrothgar were both introduced at the same time in Shadowbringers. Was there anything introduced in Endwalker, or was Endwalker more just, hey, look at this cool story stuff? Promise of a new beginning. Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. But let's not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. Eh? Alright. I see a dungeon already, and that's not a good sign. First and foremost. Oh, fuck this. Male bunny boys. Who's Endwalker? Oh, they weren't introduced at the same time? Fans demanded those twinks, and they wanted them destroyed. It was their final promise to you. Walker didn't give us any new races, but it did give us Edgelord, DPS, and Healer with a gun. Fair enough. It really did. And it looks like Dawn Trail's gonna be, hey, look, Pictomancers and cool pirate class, Viper. Beach episode, everybody. There better be a lot of bathing suits. They really got to change that title screen, though, because if I'm going to be starting FF14 every fucking week and getting blinded, I'm not going to be happy. Oh boy, new limited class. Oh.
Reach, our humble headquarters.
When Beastmaster, I guess they did announce that, didn't they? Why would they do that? They have such problems with the Bluemancer. The Blue Mage. Why would they introduce more problems? The community already hates the Blue Mage right now because of all the yokai stuff, so...
My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades.
You know, Alf, I kind of understood when you put on longer sleeves when we were in Heavensward, because, you know, the snow. I feel like you might want to take those sleeves back off now that we're basically in Mexico now.
Before
Both
I
of
speak
you.
of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
Oh yeah, how's that Papalmo guy, huh? Really liked that guy.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
Just pour out his ether dust on the table. He's right here!
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
If that is really just the end of Papalmo, that is garbage. That sucks.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves.
No big speech, no nothing. Blue Mage is such a weird mess. All of its spells suck until you get to dungeon boss skills. It gets reduced experience from fates and dungeons. Can't queue for shit. But gets like 10 times experience for killing wild mobs. And also gets 10 times, you know, notoriety for ruining every fucking fate in the yokai shit because nobody can get a kill because the Blue Mage just show up and nuke it and then leave. Boy, it's been real fun.
There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
What was it? Blue is in, red is out.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises.
Purple
Followed him all the way
in,
to the
red
wall,
out.
Good men and women who never came back.
It was something, I was doing a dungeon fucking a month ago, and our healer was very adamant. Purple in, red out! You fucking idiots!
When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for
It was
his
the first time I played
ritual,
that dungeon, so, you know what, fair enough.
Me with an unholy fury.
Seemed like it was also the first time for everybody else there other than the healer, so...
now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why
that
we are
dungeon
here
fucking
today, sir,
sucked.
to see that some good comes of this tragedy.
The sand antlion dungeon.
On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
I like your JPEGs. They're very crusty.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
So those markers are universal now, so every dungeon mechanic is understandable on site. Hopefully.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
Like my first time doing that dungeon where you had to actually kill the enemies on the certain switches? Yeah. No, I had no idea what was going on. As a tank at the time, it was not good. It was not good. Let me just lead these enemies way over here, away from everything. Man, I'm getting too much experience. It's a different beast altogether, though. Mechanics very wild. Oh boy, do they. Oh boy, do they. No, not lice. Lease. Ooh. Wait. Some of this equipment is actually... Okay, never mind. That's for the big boys. I was about to say, some of this equipment is better than the Shire stuff? It is not. It really is not. Come here for you to do the Stormblood raid where you have to understand what a prime number is. Oh god. I turned my brain off. I turned my brain off when they stream. That's gonna be bad. It's gonna be Mischief Maker's math all over again. How embarrassing. So it would seem we found ourselves with a surfeit of free time. Forgive me. You are free to look around Rhalgr's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Adieu. Let's make the most of this opportunity and assess the resistance capabilities. Free to poke our noses wheresoever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Yes. Well, I already know this place inside and out. I can show you around if you like, Sogeth. You were saying something about going home earlier, right? Does this mean she's Alamegan or whatever? Great. Let's get started. Alamegan, probably the new Asian area. I don't know. Wait, I thought Stormblood was supposed to be the big, cool samurai Asian area. We're in Mexico. How the hell is Mexico and Asia fucking connected? How the hell is this goddamn world built? She and Raban are both Alamegan. Oh, don't forget Ilberd, everybody's favorite boy. You wouldn't guess that she was Alamegan from looking at her. You know, because of the blonde hair. Yeah, Stormblood is both New Mexico. That's fucking weird. I'll bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me, but the truth is that we don't even account for half. We've got Hellsguard from all the way over by the spine in here. Plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even some beastmen. Well, beast women. Oh, yeah? Yeah? I suppose like that one over there. She's an Ananta. You've been with us for a while now. Show me the way. Well, one of the smaller factions says, the rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. Ananta make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work. But then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Rhalgr, shall we? Are you not going to show me the monster girls? I want to start my normal everydays with them. God damn it. Snake ladies. Snake ladies! Lamia's baby! You know what? I thought there was going to be an invisible wall there, so I tested it, and clearly there was not. How embarrassing! I hope nobody saw that. Just head first into the koi pond. What the fuck? Oh, it's a crystal. I thought somebody sprayed graffiti on it. We better not do any high pressure praying over here or something bad might happen. This tiny amount of crystals. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. The end of the 5th astral era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. And lo, a burning star appeared on the eastern sky, and led the way to these mountains of Gyre Abanya. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to greater works without and within. Bleh. A storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep. For no soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. The last part was inscribed on the stone by a monk of the Fist of Rhalgr. Ida explained it to me. A day will come bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. Oh, they really want me to be a monk, huh? I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Ah, sorry. It was all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. You know, I'm looking at this big dumb statue, and yeah, all I can think of is that fucking Sasuke and Naruto fight. And then my mind kind of drifted to, you know what would be cool if the ninja class could run on water? I don't think that would have any real benefits, honestly. Other than, hey, look, they can run on water. That's cool. I don't think swimming is going to have too much of an impact on anything, so... Just give one class the ability to run on water. It shouldn't change much, right? Ah, snake ladies! They're a little scary. They're a little spooky. Oh wait, did I miss a crystal over here? I did. They're a little scary. You know, since all of my snake lady stuff lately has been like Shantae or fucking Monster Musume. I'm losing sight of the basics here. Why did you bring me here? This is the infirmary. As you can probably tell, here's where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. I think I was already there. Hey, ladies. You're just looking at this poor guy, huh? This poor guy with my face? And cool anime hair? Oh, he's got a different chin, but... Calling all Lalas. PM me to get an invite to the Lala Pop Guild link shell, uniting fellow Lalafels across Eorzea and beyond. Okay, now they're just being ridiculous. Now they're just uniting up against us? Fair! Fair, I say! Lalafels feel suppressed. Is that is that what's going on? When you've seen one Aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades, to when the Fist of Rhalgr was still here. May look a little different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the Sutlers are next, but don't forget to attune to the Aetheryte before we... Yeah, I did that when we got here, like a normal person. Also, again, I like how all the Aetherytes are now uniquely designed instead of all just the same crystal. I hope they continue that. Arms, armor, potions, you name it. These folks have got it. The Resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything or need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alphino and Alice are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? Neat. Anyway. Who's the repairman here? Got some repairing. This is also, like, not the music I was imagining for this area. Hat of aiming. Wait a second. Oh, hey! I could be a cowboy, baby! It's missing the eye patch, but whatever. Honestly, they really should just make the eye patch like an appearance thing and not a clothing thing. This is bullshit. Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants? Yes. They're a bold lot. That much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, and I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. We finished discussing your proposal and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch Y'shtola and Kryl, so if you'd like to follow me... Yes. Ugh. Wrong person. How did I get here first?
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
Yeah?
I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Yeah?
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions.
Are we gonna have to unite all the resistance factions?
I can only speak for the people of Rolgus Reach.
Okay. Road trip!
Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree. But it will take time. And
Wait.
I cannot guarantee universal support.
Are those guys practicing their weapons on stone statues? That seems like an awful idea. Wait.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Oh, so that just leaves me and Lise. I'll say.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you lot. Monago and Mefrid will tell you more.
Monago and Necrid?
Understood. We won't let you down.
Right then, Monago and Mefrid are to be our keepers. Knowing not of what they require, one task is as good as the others. Make your choice, Sogen. You choose, Spider-Man! Your Aether Compass may now be used to locate Aether Currents in the new regions. The Aether Compass can be found on the... Yes, okay. We still have like 100 blue Aether Crystals to deal with. It's not even on here yet. Oh my god. Familiar face forgotten. At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we've met here again, of all places. Though I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, huh? Well, you see, No, 'twas a lifetime ago. There's no need to apologize, but know that down in Quarry Mill, we didn't forget about you, nor the lives you saved. Right. Okay. I thought the music was about to kick into the Final Fantasy theme for some reason, but... As for me, I went to Alamigo while Galleon was recovering. Gundobald was my former commander and an old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. I think he was the barman? Was he? Was it not that thing in Quarry Mill where they were like, they're racist! They're racist to us resistance Alamigo guys! In that, fucking forest, and they're like, oh yeah, no, our friend is dying. And these people are racist to us. I actually do not remember him. I do not either. I don't think we actually saw this guy. Maybe. I don't know. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. So this was, wasn't a Realm Reborn. It would have been maybe the 7th Astral Era? You know what? It might have been a Realm Reborn. That was a lifetime ago, wasn't it? Some chose to remain in Little Alamigo and others went to Alda for work. But as you can see, I chose to come back to Gair Abanya and join Conrad and the others. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Alaganha. Alaganha? If you're going there, you're taking me with you. Is that your hometown? Oh, that's right. You're from Alaganha, aren't you, Lise? By all means, we welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around, but we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. Oh, okay. Again, she doesn't look like she'd be from Alamigo, but, you know, can't base it on that. Ooh. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. I have a very distinct image of what a samurai should look like. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. Yes. And thank you. Now, to business. Commander Kemps entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. Dark-skinned cat ladies, I am weak. Yeah. Honestly, I can't tell if her hair's white or like a dark pink. The lighting's a little... Covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. White, I think. Even in the Rising Stones, I couldn't really tell. What I need is an escort, 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well, I shall join you in this. General Alden commands the forces at Castrum Orions. Should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great! That's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out to the Reach. Yes. I think it's pink? Oh, hey, another Catboy showed up. Was too busy looking at him as a sprite for a while. I've forgotten what he's actually looked like. Your pants were so fucking hard to figure out. Your glasses, too. Your fucking glasses. Are the rims gold or are they brown? They're neither. It was so goddamn hard. Alright, well. Our, how it's just white boots and black pants. Yeah, it was more or less figuring out where to cap it at. The glasses are red. Yeah, your glasses are red, but what about the rims? What are the rims? What are the rims of your glasses? They're gold. They're copper. They're brown. Ish. Sprite work is hard, man. It's so small. I know! I wasn't just gonna have big red blobs on your face. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up so everybody can see it. Everybody can compare. You get a good side-by-side here. There. There. Don't look too closely at it. Fucking love circular shades. Yeah, they're great. Alright, now do the dance, Kami. Do the dance. You don't have the victory dance, do you? It's a little weird that that's not in there. How is that not an emote yet? I'd say that's pretty close. Oh good, now the lighting's changing. Ruining everything. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, see, she's got a victory dance. Where's yours? That's kind of it. Here, let's look at mine. Let's look at mine. Mine's a little harder to figure out. Also, that gun's sexy as fuck. It's serviceable. It is. It's a big fucking gun. That's what it is. This one was a little harder because obviously the weird skirt stuff isn't there. Oh, Kami's got the dance figured out? Hold on here. Close enough. Close enough. And if we ever turn out to get anybody else that joins our little band of people, I'll probably look at making sprites for them too. Let's look at that gun. That gun. That big fucking gun. Not as cool as his flamethrower, but apparently his flamethrower is pretty useless, so... Despite how cool the flamethrower looks. 5 shots, huh? 5 shots, huh? More than enough to kill anything that moves, but 5 shots, huh? There you go. There you go. Now, is that just the base gun, or did you have to... Is that like a special raid gun? That I imagine came with those grenades there. I don't know how Machinist works. I think the gun is from PvP. Oh. So something we're never gonna do. Something we're never ever gonna do. And Zora doesn't even know where she got that from. That bow. Just kind of showed up in her inventory one day. Oh, good. Oh, good. Are we on our way? Are we on our way? Where are we going? Oh, we're just going over there. Zora. Alright, bye, Zora. Really wish we could, you know, scrunch 3 people onto this mount, but I think it'd be pretty weird. There he goes. He's floating. The only catboy out there that likes water. But true to Catboy, he also hates cucumbers. He thinks they're snakes. We should probably go for the far one first. This is a shame because cucumbers are delicious. Put a little garlic salt on top of that, a little bit of malt vinegar. Ooh, baby. No, not Lise. No, not dragon! I'll be able to get rid of this dragon soon, I tell ya. This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We're on a mission for Conrad to Ala Ganha. Clear the barricade if you would. Aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment. There's more villages there than out here, but also more Imperials keeping a close eye on things. We'll need to tread carefully. Yes. So is this to a new region? Hold on. Oh, it's more sand and rocks! Great! Oh.
I remember the peaks of Girabania. Silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals. Day after day after day.
Was that also Darker Me? Wow. Oh, it's really hot out here. If only I could take this gooning armor off. You know, let the boys breathe for a bit. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and get that other quest before we commit to this one. Maybe it's in the same area? Car has AC. Oh, I bet it does. But it also has leather seats, so, you know. Bad mix. The front side's cool, but the back is all moist and stuck to the leather. Creating an unholy fusion of man and leather. Get everything you need? Good, then let us be off. Oh, it's not in the same area, is it? Okay, never mind. Oh good, you guys are on the way. I guess we'll do this other area. We'll do this one first and then go back to the peaks. Yeah, look, leather fucking seats! What kind of monster designs a car like that? Holy shit! It's probably fine in, like, normal weather, but anything above... Anything above, like, 10 Celsius. Just the worst thing ever. Could be cooled seats. I don't think those exist, sir. I know what heated seats are, but I don't think there's cooled seats. The car flies. I guess so. Did she grab the other quest, or do we have to go back over there? Whatever. We'll do this one first. I mean, you say the car flies. Does it? Does it really fly? Probably got the green fart clouds. Your car does indeed fly. Want to take us down there? And grab that crystal while we're here? Oh, yeah. This is where Goku and Vegeta fought each other. That empty wasteland. Oh, is that a fucking Pokemon? Ah! Farcloud! I need to snoof. Yes. quite. Hear that? That was a ceruleum engine backfiring. Imperials. Ye gods, you have fucking preternatural senses? I didn't hear a thing. She's a cat. Look, she has big, stupid ears. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean life and death. Be they of a predator or a patrol, from what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern divided into 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. It's risky, but we should split up and try taking them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing for it then. Where are they? Head north. You should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be just to the west. So gets best equipped to deal with that. We attack in 5. That should be enough time to get into position. Rendezvous at the west bank after. Any questions? No? Then good luck! Okay. Go team. Go team. Just gonna crash our car into it, right? Purple far cloud. Purple far cloud. What the fuck is that? Why is it violent to me? I'm 9 levels higher than it. And now it's dead. We're getting to the areas where you're not one-shotting everything. It's a little ridiculous. Pretty soon, we will all be on even playing field, Kaminari. I guess we're going this way. Or not. Alright, see you there. So, how'd it go? Looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work killing men and women like that, but don't doubt that they'd do the same for you if the roles were reversed. Don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or not, a soldier piloting one of these can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that after what happened at the wall. No. No, you don't. Oh. Okay. We're going to be continuing out here for a bit. See, if I was a gunner, that'd be pretty neat. Oh, you know what? Maybe none of these. You know what? Maybe I'll take the quick arm. Right, I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices their missing patrol. Okay. Not bad dancer gear, I guess. So I imagine when Dawn Trail comes out, you're going to hit level 100 and get that level 100 machinist gear. I didn't even see what it looks like. I saw the Black Mage gear, which was real good. Level 100 gear. Yeah, give me a sec. Give me a sec. I can't tell which is which. Which one has a big gun? Oh, what the fuck? The bard gets an electric guitar bow? That's crazy. Wait, where the fuck was the gun? Where's man with gun? Alright, machinist. Hit your find fart cloud button. Oh. 189 yalms south. For this way. Are we gonna go hunting fart clouds for a bit? The level 100 machinist gear is just Dracula. It's not what I was expecting. We're clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. You said the forces at Castrum Orions were under the command of Flame General Rabban Alden, did you not? By Rhalgr, the Bull of Alamigo himself! I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. You know, you could have just given it to us. We could have just teleported, lady. We didn't need to bring you here. Adventure! Can I use this while we're flying? Oh, it's right there under the bridge. Somebody thought I wouldn't smell this under the bridge, huh? So how many are up here? Oh, so there's 2 more. Hit it again. It's a real shame I can't use it while we're... 847 to the east! Oh! Okay. Oh, man, that is out there. Well. Rip. That's like on the other side of the map. I think we're going up that way. Yeah, it's a little confusing. Honestly, we could have just teleported over here. Hey, Rabban, you got a fan here. As your son hides behind that post. Well, they're hiding him a lot. There he is.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
Well, you see.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rhalgr's Reach.
Big fan. Huge fan.
At your service, sir. And may
Big
I say
scary
what an
cat
absolute
eyes.
honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
You know, war.
Aye.
What is it good for?
Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that.
Raban, your son seems to have gained some sort of bloodlust. I don't know when this happened.
If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamegan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
We put a leash on this little guy. Going crazy.
Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Uh-huh. Okay. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at Castellum Villadnia. Namely, an arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It's our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons? That's the last thing we need. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we need to spare just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying future deployment. Should we carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire. But you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone. And you were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly. And so what I propose is simple. We harry their patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, where our Resistance allies will take them from behind. Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan anon. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you'll be intending to sit this one out. I would like a break, yes. Okay. Okay. Gladiator Paladin. Dark Knight, hey? That is a big dumb weapon. Oh, Katana, hey! Oh, it just looks like the one I have. Oh. It's not as cool as hell. Which one? Which one? Where are you? What the fuck is... Oh, it's the robot dragon. It's Frender, the dragon. I assume that's the one you have to spend real money for? Or is that the one where you have to collect like 100 mounts and then you'll get it? You've been careful to avoid needless shows of force this side of the wall, but that's all about to change. And when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. I would ask you to participate in this operation, but from what that look I see in your foregone conclusion. Now you have to grind Shadowbringer ultimate raids or something. Oh, good. My thanks. Per Pippin's plan... That's a fucking tongue twister. We need to turn East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. Head to the spot on your map, right here. Aye. Patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them and rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go well, Sogeth. Yes. Adventure! Where are we going? Wait, where are we going? Wait, where are we going? Wait! Robon, where the fuck were you pointing on this map? Oh, it's right there. I'm just blind, I'm sorry. He was pointing on the map with his, you know, his dead arm. So while he thought he was pointing at something, he really wasn't. You know, Phantom Pain sure is a hell of a thing. Hee-haw! Oh my god. That poor Ent. I've been grinding so much as a samurai lately, I'm starting to lose my go-tos as a goon. My gooning days are almost over, folks. Alright, I think we're heading back over there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be level 69 at the end. I think I'm going to hit 70. It's all downhill from there, right? Okay. Okay, bye. A fucking grizzly bear! Holy shit! We need to get out of here, Commodore. I ain't fucking around with that! My Canadian blood is boiling! All went to plan then, good. Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castellum Villadnia. Resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guest to arrive. Yes. Okay. We saw pirates disbanded. They were. Oh my God! It's him.
Looked grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces.
He really is a fucking filler villain, isn't he?
It's like all my name days have come at once.
This time I'll make sure to stick him good. Hey, you bitch! I'm the strategy guide!
Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, about that. You know, I personally solo took down Bahamut, right?
If my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush! Attack!
Alright. Oh, they're just going right down. I think that was me. Ah, you know, potato, potato. I was there. I witnessed it. I did get the title, The Final Witness, so it's gotta mean something, right? Oh, I should probably take these things down. Is, what's his name gonna actually join in the fight? Oh, yeah, he is. I have completely forgotten my fucking samurai combos. This is embarrassing. Or my Dragoon combos. Samurai's a little different. I have 3 combos, and I have to figure out what situation calls for spending. Like my samurai tokens. So I've been getting used to that lately, but man, going back to the goon is a little weird. Fucking, why is this guy so tough? Holy shit! Fuck this guy. Basically just get all the tokens, then do your big damn attack and repeat. So, yes and no. So if we're fighting like a boss, I need to gain 1 token and then spend it because it's a damage over time effect. And then if there's a group of enemies, I need to spend 2 tokens because that's an AoE attack. And if we're fighting a boss, then I need to spend all 3 tokens for big damage. It's not as, you know, simple as I thought it was going to be, but it's a lot simpler than Dragoon, honestly. Why is this fight taking so long? Jesus Christ! Uh-oh.
Now I've gotcha.
Also, as a samurai, I basically have no, like, projectile attacks other than my AoE attacks. So I am really here just to do cool samurai weeaboo shit. And that's it. It's great because when I get dungeons that are like, here's a level 20 dungeon. It's like, great! I have no abilities! I have 2 attacks as a samurai. Great! You just stripped my worth completely. It's like when I go in there as a dragoon, I just turn basically back to a lancer. But as a samurai, it's like, great! I'm just a bad samurai now. Why are these guys so fucking thick? It's ridiculous. I love that, yeah. Die! Good! Now on to these other thick ones. Holy shit! Why are they so thick? You take 26 minutes just to finish these guys. Holy fuck. You're just supposed to kill the robot, maybe? Defeat the... But he's also thick. It says defeat the Imperial forces, so I imagine we're gonna have to kill all of them. Keep it up, lads! This thing won't take much more! It can take a lot more, Ralbon. What the fuck are you talking about? And then they keep spawning these guys. Great. With you... Just something like the Realm Reborn would do. I can't believe we're doing this in Stormblood. Here's 8 damage sponges. It'll take 20 minutes to kill all of them. Holy shit. I can't imagine how this is going to go for Zora as a bard. She's going to be there for an hour. Let's bloody use him. Oh, yeah? What's this gun pointing at me?
You'll be weeping blood.
Was that it? Did I do the thing right? Made it shoot the robot? Did that not actually do anything? Holy shit. If I had a limit break or something, maybe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Holy shit! Come on, what is this? I need to get close to Alisaie so she'll heal me, but Alisaie's also almost dead. It is ridiculous. Raubon, you are being a terrible tank. Did it kill the dude, not the mech? I guess? Or it just ends halfway. It's like, fuck this! He who fights and runs... what the? Who in the hells are you lot? For Alamigo! Let none escape! Woo! I was about to say, did the robot just disappear? Oh, so now it's just the robot. Wow, look how fast we're killing it now that there's like 80 people here. Wow. Self-destruct. Oh, whoa, wait, whoa, wait. All right, everybody gets a boost. Need to kill this thing in 60 seconds. And then find that other guy unless he escaped. We really need to put a bullet in his head or something. Oh, my secret weapon! Where is he? Where is he? Is he just the garbage villain we're going to continue to run into over Stormblood? Or did we actually capture him here?
Oh! Damn it all! Miracles of Magitech design, my arse! I've passed harder stools than these piles of scrap.
He's gonna run away like Hildebrand.
You'll pay for this! Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last!
Great. He's running away so slowly! Chase him! God!
Aye! Run and tell your Viceroy! The day belongs to Alamigo!
Okay, calm down, Alisaie. Calm down. It was a little much. A little much, Alisaie. Team Rocket blast off again. If only. I really wish, like, the machine would have exploded and he would have flown off into the sky. Well done, all of you. I'd call this operation a resounding success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of Alamigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kemp. 'Twas Marshal Tarupin who made this plan, and all of you, Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I'm grateful beyond words. I've no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will ours. It's been a pleasure, General. Until the next battle. Minago, I leave the Scions in your care. Her hair's pink, I guess. It's really hard to tell. We shall return to the castrum then. Sogeth, Mistress Levalure. Once more you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until the next battle. Yeah. Hee hee. Wahoo! I'd heard the stories, but to actually see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously, though, it was inspirational. Ah, but you must be tired of hearing that, huh? I'll keep it simple, then. Thanks for the help out there. I'll take that samurai sword. Gonna be needing that. Alright, what is our newer words here? Pugilist, Lancer, Rogue. Are you kidding me? This trident that I get from this random mission is stronger than the legendary weapon of Realm Reborn? That's dumb. The Gaybold, or whatever this stupid stick is called? Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's go back to the Reach. Back to Rogger's Reach. Oh my god, look at all those bears back there. This is a dangerous place to be. Yeah. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons, and smashed them. People will remember this day. Aye, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by United Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes may mean naught without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. Ha! To think that the last time Gridania troops trod this soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure. It gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Fucking Christ. Well said, Commander. Which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread the word of our victory and our new alliance. Yes! Let's spread the religion of the Warrior of Light! So that when a big group of crystals is acquired, I gain immense power with no consequences. People will flock to our banners. Just you wait and see! Sogeth, Alisei, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. I guess I'll take this big stupid lance. Ho 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 ho! I guess I'll equip it right now. Where is it? It's just a normal lance. And we will cast a glamour so it looks like the gay bulge. There. LGBTQ minion collector. Alright, I guess we're going back to the peaks, huh? After Zora finishes her awful, awful fight. There she is. Man, the desert sucks. Man, the desert sucks. Can't get anywhere in this place. Eh. Yeah, how does it feel? You have the cooler bike, but I also have the bike that lets other people ride it, and they ride the same speed. How does that feel, motherfucker? And mine came with a cool little chocobo. Yours came with leather seats. Whose bike is really superior, I wonder? Alright, back to the peaks. Which I think is over there somewhere, right? Do you think there will be a point where they're like, alright, we've done the most we could possibly do with FF14. Time to shut it down and make a new MMO. We have a glamour in place here too, as you might have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, this is not more than a testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. The village is to the east. Keep watch for patrols as we move. Oh. You were telling me to grab the mission. Oh. Oh, I see. This is awkward, huh? Oh my god. Hey, you should take us to touch these crystals, because holy shit. Holy shit. Adventures awaits! Huzzah! Wait, is that another goddamn ant mine over there? Are the insect people over here too? Terminid? Wait, why did I pick this one? Oh my god, it's so slow. Oh god. Ah! What a shitty car. Mine has oil. I have to change mine oil or something. Nary an Imperial in sight. That's a mercy. Alaganha's due east, past that bridge. Follow me, it's not much further. Fuck am I sitting? Turns out I've been sitting on a chocolate bar this whole time. Oh, the embarrassment. Target is not in range. It's just a random person standing in the middle of the road. Oh, we're going to this crystal anyway. Alright, that's not so bad. Grasshoppers. Locusts. Eject! Damn it, I really wish I could just eject from a mount. Let me face the consequences! Let me fucking drop to my death! It's fine! You can rest easy, we made it. This is Alaganha. Feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry. That has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. Aye, we do, but as I said back at the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're short-handed because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin's promises and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it's rumored that Alaganha lost a few youths as well. There's a truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the Resistance, and rightfully so. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in the village square. Not if you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, no. You might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. We'll need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. You must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact that he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan! Let's hope there's still some brave men and women here willing to fight. Yes. Yes. Do I get cool samurai pants? I get cool samurai shoes. Great. Raganfrid, the village elders over by the shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. Couldn't the quest have started with talking to the elder instead of, you know, making me talk to them first? I gotta touch the crystal. Gotta put my Cheeto fingers all over it. Make sure people know I was here. No, not the fucking car! No! Don't know you, traveler. You're a merchant. You'll not find much custom here. Yeah, so like I was saying, fucking Lice doesn't really look like she came from this area. You know, for reasons. Clearly the blonde hair, but it's really weird. Greetings and well met, Elder, and sincerest apologies that I did not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Alaganha, and I would know if your recent troubles... It's kind of like how Nico Robin's skin color has lightened up over the years. As you are comrades of Mefrid, I see, I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. The Griffin came with many men and left with many more. Such is the rumor, is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts and then dangled a dream before their tired eyes. And now you come to steal away what few remains. The Griffin was a traitor and a madman. We had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time, cold comfort to the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? But you surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our god, and they demand a fifth of what little we've got left. I hate the bastards with every fiber of my being. But hate's not enough, Mefrid. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go. Now, leave us be and never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that. I've got a query that was producing barely enough to keep us fed, and that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. No, you don't, because it's my village too, my home. What the hells are you on about? Wait, I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Lice hexed, and I'm here. I'm here to take back my homeland. By Rhalgr, the last time I saw you, you were... I didn't even know you were still alive. I never thought you would come. I almost didn't. My sister never will. Lots of others won't either, and that's why we've got to carry on the fight. You even sound like him. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Alaganha is as much your home as it is mine. But I say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. Alright. Let's just go hide behind these rocks, I guess. Holy shit. That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. Was hoping Ragnfrid might come help us recruit some of his people. That clearly isn't going to happen. If we're here to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky, and it's hardly subtle, but I say we approach the villagers directly, see what problems they've got, and if we can do anything to help. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. This one. Man, if only I was a samurai right now, then I'd be getting all that sweet, sweet experience, huh? Except I'm not, you know, level 60, so I can't even take these missions. Yes, it's hot. You're the one wearing the least clothing here, so I can't imagine how it is for us. A new face in Alaganha? Huh. What would you ask of me, then? Papedo paparo. A stranger and a generous soul besides. Bollocks! There's not more than suspicion than a good Samaritan. On the other hand, if you were an Imperial agent, I suspect you'd go about your business with more discretion. Bugger me, you really are here to help, aren't you? Very well, I'll take you up on your offer, stranger. My little brother's working the rocks by Grem and Enid. He's got something for me. Can you go get it? Right then. Frightened Curl is his name. Ask him for the leftovers. He ought to understand. Angry Curl? Wow, you guys really just have the worst names, don't you? You best keep your distance if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. It's so dark here, I can't see most people. Looking for folks down on their luck. Congratulations, you found one! As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk for the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labor's right out. Too much pain and trouble for others. There's a tea that helps with it, though. I'd need to grind a chapuli horn and a hornbill talon for the blend. Yeah, you'll go and get some for me? Just like that? You needn't trouble yourself so. I mean, if you're falling asleep, Sora, you don't have to worry about this. You can catch up off screen. But, where are we going? Oh, we're not going far. Oh, hey, I gotta kill that thing. I'm killing grasshoppers, I see. Ah! Wow, these are thick grasshoppers. Honestly, they might be stronger than Ultima was, which is ridiculous. Whee! 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 Why is everything so far away? Holy shit. Yeah, this area isn't very interesting to look at night. Maybe during the day? I'm gonna kill it faster before you guys get here, and then you won't get the reward. It's all for me! Ah, shit, you guys are too fast. Go team, we share in this together. Yeah, go team. Alright, so now we need to go down there before we head back to the village, I imagine. Just turn off that map so nobody can see nothing. Hey, we're going that way still. If by the big scary fate over there. Oh, is it just a big grasshopper? Is that the fate? God, it truly is hell. Huh? Here for the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in his stead, but so be it. It's all in the sacks over yonder. They're bleeding heavy, mine, so be careful when you pick them up. Oh, I'm gonna throw my back out, aren't I? Alright, now you have to walk back. No mounts, no nothing. Just literally walk back to the village. No teleporting either. Good luck, idiots. I'm just teleporting back. Fucking bye. On the new face. You have my leftovers. Also, I should probably say we have like the worst party like ever. We got DPS, and we got more DPS. Only damage. Huh. Well, I'll be. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Much obliged, much obliged. It's saltpeter for making fire sand. In case you're curious what it's all for. The rocks by the lakes have got good deposits. Tain't hard for my brother to pass for any other plotting quarrymen, all the while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side, to bundle up and sell to the sutlers who trade with the resistance. It's a living and way of fighting back besides, our way of spitting in the Garlean's eyes for putting our father in an imperial uniform and shipping him off some faraway province 15 years ago. Oh, there we go. We got a cool tank. Level 80? Level 80? You haven't been putting in hard work at all, have you? You've been coasting as a machinist this whole time. Don't know if he's dead or alive even, though if he were alive, he'd not be long for this world if he were caught fighting for the resistance. So this is the best we can do, yep. That's long and short of it. We do what we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find that most folks here ain't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the result is the same. I suppose I just wanted to know, is all. That we know why we're here. That even if we can't join you, we wish we could. I mean, when Dawn Trail comes out, you gotta level all your classes up to level 100. Get all that sweet new gear they just showed off. You want that electric guitar bow for your bard. Been gone a while. What brings you back to Alaganha? This. And this. Oh, I never meant to... I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually... Nah, Mech will probably be my only 100. I gotta tell you, I hope you like looking like Dracula, motherfucker. This country's hard on people, but it's not just that. The Imperials, they've made it known I'm not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, you know, whereas a live one. You're with the Resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you then. My father, God's rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, and so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs, and then I had the good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that I'd have made a difference. It'd have made a difference if I'd fought back. I knew what the lot of them were about the moment that centurion laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others, and by the time I limped back to the hut, it was too late for my father. Too late for me too, and many others, I imagine. Help them too, if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you, but beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. Great. Nothing. Ah, there you are, Sogeth. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping into village unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the Resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got left. How's Lise getting on, by the way? You'd think people would have been more inclined to trust a local girl. Assuming they remember her, that is. I'm assuming they'd all, you know, would mistake her for her sister like that one person did. No, I didn't mean to... And where were you these past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the Black Wolf's boot? She was like a baby. Yeah. Oh, good. But they still remember her, apparently. On the other side of this bastard wall, living the high life, I'd wager. That's not fair. Hey, you bitch! I'm the strategy guide! You can't mess with me! Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends, deigning to help us poor unfortunate souls. Trying to whip us into a frenzy so we'll go and storm a castrum with our pickaxes and shovels. Leave, all of you, before you bring a cohort down on us all. And you, don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lise. You weren't here! This is my home and I love it with all my heart. If you truly have any love for it too, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. Harumph! He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact that I left them behind. If she was a baby, I don't think she had a choice, did she? But this isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Alamigo. Let's go and find Mefred. I mean, he's literally right over there. Pretty sure he heard all of that. Oh wait, he took like 100 steps to the south. No. Oh, we're back to hiding behind rocks. Great. Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what happened at the wall. Thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow... I don't know. But if anything, it just made them angrier. I haven't lived through it like they have. I can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, Lise. I ran too, but if I hadn't, I'd have never met Sogeth or the rest of you. We might not be here today in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choices, nor will I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Oh my god! We need somebody who can fight in more than one way! Help someone, anyone, we need help! Don't like the sound of that one bit, come on! Werkrata, the Tributan, and the bloody Ratman, they damn it all! You there, take a deep breath and then tell us what happened. It was all business as usual. The Tributums due soon. We were taking it to the Imperials when the Kikirn attacked. They took my brother and our money. Took him where? Ruins to the south of here. It was just an old temple before they came and... Listen, Werkrata's the only family I've got left. If I lose him, the Ziggurat. If the Ratman took him there, he's as good as dead. We've got to get after them. If there's even a chance her brother is still alive, we've got to go. Hurry up! It's okay, we got a flying car. Yeah, we can get there pretty fast. Imagine this is a dungeon. You're right, Lise. We've got to help them. If not for the missing man, then for the Tributum. The Garleans won't suffer excuses if they're late. Don't remember? That's fine. I guess I'll take the dancer shoes. So, Werkrata's being held somewhere at the Ziggurat to the south, which has been taken over by a host of Kikirn bandits. That about covers it then. Be prepared for a fight. They may not be the most challenging foes, but there's sure to be a lot of them. Okay, I don't think this is a dungeon, because usually when there's a dungeon, the quest has a picture. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, it's the big upside down pyramid, isn't it? What the fuck is that? It's a flying lobster down there. Oh my god, you know what? This might be a dungeon. Yes, do it. Drop me up on top. Unless that's the highest we can go. That's bullshit! Please let me go! I'm begging you! I don't want to die! Hey, the sun's coming up. Maybe this area will look better. Hear that? I think it came from the top of the ziggurat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kikirans. Who dares come to loot our man-flesh? Ours to eat! Ours to eat! Knew it'd come to this. Kill them quick before they alert the others. You guys are just gonna run past it? Alright. Fucking whatever. Oh, they already killed them. They kill these two! They'll leave it for me! I don't want none of this! Yeah, the deed is done. The Kikiran Meat Rider. Alright, I'll fucking deal with this. Thanks, guys. Good job, team. Is that a fucking fart cloud? I'll take it. Or I won't. Oh my god, you changed your flamethrower for a fart gun. Pretty sneaky, sis. Just sneaking in while all this is happening. See, if you combine the fart gun with the flamethrower, that might make it more powerful. Just saying. Is this where we're going to see them aiming a cannon at, what's his name? Were they gonna eat the chocobo too? These monsters! Oh wow, that might have been a little overkill. Then I took out my gun and I started blasting! My rocker, what did I ever do to deserve this? I've gone to bed hungry for months! I'm skin and bones! I'd hardly make a snack, much less a meal! Here. I've got spaghetti for days, sir. Suckle from my spaghetti pocket. Oh, you found him. Wait, are you here to rescue me? Your sister sent us. It's gonna be all right. My sister. Oh, Roger be praised she's safe. And you lot fought your way here just for me? To think there's still good, brave folk in this world. We should go back before the Kikiran return in force. Do you have the Tributum? The Tributum? Oh gosh, the Tributum. The Imperials will be wondering where I am. I have to go. What, right now? In your condition? You don't understand. We were given a warning last month for being short. If I don't make it in time, there's no telling what will happen to me and my sister. Alright. I'm glad we saved him, but seeing him run off like that, I've got a bad feeling about this. I was about to say, are those chicken men? What am I looking at? Also, is this just a giant blunderbust? It is a giant blunderbust. Wow. Listen, Sogeth, Mefred, I think we need to go after Werkrata. Wait, you had better not be thinking of stopping him. You heard what he said. If they don't pay one way, they'll pay another. I know that, I do, and I don't want to interfere. I just want to see that he makes it there safely. If that's the sum of it, then fine. Let's head down and see if we can't pick up his trail. Oh, good job, team. Good job, team. We all did that together. I guess we're looking for a fart cloud down here. Somewhere. Ah, good luck with that. Okay, let's not... Oh, there it is. I found it. Withered flowers. Upon closer inspection, you find nothing of interest. Oh. Okay, maybe not. I probably should have clued in that, hey, maybe withered flowers are not what we're looking for. Soiled sack! We found the pants that he pissed before he ran off. On closer inspection, okay, well maybe these aren't his pissed pants. Maybe somebody else pissed their pants and left them here. Okay, so it's gotta be like over here. Oh, it's right there. Chocobo feather. Don't mind that giant moth that needs to be fucking killed. Look at that thing. Smash it! Smash it with a hammer! In the dirt, you spy a chocobo feather. Any luck? I guess. A chocobo feather, is it? Aye, by my reckoning, it came from Werkrata's bird, in which case, there's a collapsed bridge just around the bend. Hug the rocks and stick to the shadows. We'll find him soon enough. Good job, team. Good talk, team. God, that moth needs to die. The hell's there over there? Sorry, there's a chocobo feather over here. Are we gonna smash that fucking moth? What are we doing over here? Yes! Yes! Victory! Good. The deed is done. Victory screech! There's another one over there. I think that one's the fate one, though. Alright. What the fuck is this music I'm hearing? Alright. Kill the moth, Zora. Do it. It needs to die. You know it needs to die. Any minute now, I'd expect he'll come thundering around the bend and... Hear that? Get to cover! Quick now! I mean, I'm going to assume the Imperials are going to betray him and be like, nah, man, I don't see a tribute. This tribute that you brought, I don't know where that went.
Are they Imperials?
Worse. Skulls. Oh. Listen, Lise, whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
I mean, I can intervene, right?
What?
I'm not fucking related to anything. Just be a passerby.
Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
a passing dragoon.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
Oh, good.
No, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Oh. I'll be taking this.
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fake? How stupid do you think we are?
What, Ilbert again?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Oh, good.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower?
Yes.
Even if
yes.
you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
Then I'll intervene. I'm just a passing dragoon. I'll jump good.
But it isn't fair.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this god's-forsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alamegans can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
Yeah, it sounds like Ilbert.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
Alright, good talk, guys.
I'll bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
I'll just let him limp all the way back. Alright, good luck. We're just gonna ride back in our air-conditioned, sweet leather car. We'll see you in like 4 hours when you get back. I'd heard their commander was keen-eyed, but gods, that was a near thing. Tears me up inside to see our own kinsmen be doing the bidding of the Viceroy. But they made it their choice, and if it comes to it, I'll cut them down. I'll cut down every last one of them myself. Great. I'll take this. Wow, level 70. I did it. The joke is dead now. Oh, you know what? I can take my other Dragoon quest now, too. Now that we've beaten Heavensward. Not that I'm going to be a Dragoon much longer. Recrata's alive and the tributum's been paid. That's all that matters for now. I, for one, would rather not wait around to see if the skulls decide to return. We'd best get back to Oliganha and tell Ragonfrid his man got the job done. It's alright, if you're falling asleep, you can stop. It's okay. I started late. I totally get it. I was busy. Sprite works hard, man. Wait, we can just teleport back. What am I doing? Fucking see you, chumps. Even though it's right there, what a waste of money. No, No, I can get there faster! I can get there faster! No! I did it. I won the race. We owe you a debt of gratitude for what you did. Rekrata told me everything. How you fought with the Kikirin and saved his life. For all the good it did, we saw what happened when he met with the Skulls. How they beat him half to death. We could have stopped them. I reckon you could. Merford's a warrior, as is your comrade. And you're strong, like your father. That much is plain. But I think Rhalgr you did not, because it would not have ended with them. Rekrata and his sister would have been branded insurgents, if not the whole lot of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remain dead. We're alive, and that's more than can be said for the only gods knows how many others. That's enough for you, is it? To put up with whatever they do to you, so long as you get to see another day? That's right. You grit your teeth and you learn to live with the pain. I'll admit I was quick to judge you, Lise. For that I apologize. I know you and yours mean well, I do. But I'm telling you, gods in the heavens is my witness, that you've got nothing left to give. That we've got nothing left to give. We can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it. Nor would I expect her to. Her father was stubborn as an ox too. If she's set on walking the same path, I but pray she won't follow it to the same end. Okay. Effred. Well, she took it better than I anticipated, which isn't saying much, I suppose. We should go and see if she's alright. Lise! How you doing, baby? Not behind the fence, are ye? Maybe she's not. Oh, she is. Sorry about running off like that. Alamegan's terrorizing their own. I just can't accept it, you know. No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have to put up with it day after day after day. I'm not completely naive, you know. I didn't expect them to storm a castrum with their pickaxes and shovels, or whatever it was. But nor did I expect Rekrata to just lie there in the dirt while they kicked him. Can't claim to know their plan. I barely remember this place, or even my father's face. But I remember Yida's. I remember how scared she was when we ran, and that look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home, but not mine, is it? There you are, Lise. I've been looking all over for you. Hello, cynical youth. Well, you found me. Got something else to say? Aye, that I do. I, said some things to you before that I shouldn't have. It was not my place to do so, and I'm sorry. Is he going to change from cynical youth to sorry youth? No. All that rubbish I spouted about how I loved my village, but when one of ours was in need, I was cowering here with all the others. I didn't even think to go after Rekrata, but you did. Made me feel like the bloody hypocrite I am. If I truly cared of my people, I'd fight for them. So I will, if you'll have me. Are we gonna continue calling him fucking cynical youth? You're asking to join the resistance. When you put it like that, I suppose I am. But not just me. There are others I know who've been thinking about it for a while now. There's not many of us, and we're not hardened warriors like you lot, but if your heart bleeds for Alamigo, then that's good enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome at Rhalgr's Reach. Yes. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go and speak with the others and send word when we're ready. Still think this isn't your home? No, I was just thinking out loud. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. Yes. Alright. Back to the Reach. Back to the Reach. Rogger's Reach. We're gonna have to buy Zora a sweet motorcycle, I guess. So she can join our sweet motorcycle gang. $35 motorcycle. Yo! First of all, allow me to commend you both on a job well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits. It was your passion and conviction that moved them to join. Thank you. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find what our people have been through these past 20 years. It's been humbling. And troubling, too. I'd heard about the skulls, but that was the first time I'd seen them in the flesh. I know you say they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers. Maybe that's how I'll have to think of them myself if our paths ever cross on the battlefield. But when, not if. That day will come, Lise. You cannot afford to hesitate when it does. Young, old, conscript, citizen, Garlean, Alamegan, none of that matters. They've all got their reasons, but they're no better than yours. Especially when they're bearing down on you, blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If I can convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows? Maybe you could be one, Lise. Your father certainly was. Right then. I'd best begin preparing for these new recruits, Sogeth. Lise, it's been a pleasure. Yep. This battle dance materia. Okay. Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. Oh, my other friends and these other people. See, operations here have been proceeding apace in my absence. I see Alphino has attracted a bunch of beautiful boys to hang out with him. Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful. Indeed. There were several amongst the Scion ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I come to present. Commander Kemp, if I may, my name is Arenvald Lentinus. A half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I'm here to fight for a free Alamigo. For an Alamigo where women like my mother are never made to suffer. I pray you grant me this honor. You are a true-born son of Gyre Abanya, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks and the aid of Eorzean Alliance and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received a sufficient training, I will propose to General Alden that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum Villadnia. Then in the meantime, we will make what preparations we can. Yes. Huzzah! Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo... Yeah? Oh, okay. Not the music I was expecting. Definitely not the music I was expecting. Damn, they're winning me over. Oh no, they're winning me over! Damn. Look at that Final Fantasy 1 artwork armor right there. It's very much in the style of the artwork you'd see for like Final Fantasy 1 through 4. It's crazy. Oh, he's beautiful. Oh no! And what is that stupid gun he has? It's like Jetstream Sam's like weird katana gun.
From Orient and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges.
Fucking Sam's it's a golf bag that holds katanas. Oh man. See, like, Jetstream Sam's katana gun thing was cool, because it was basically just a sheath that would shoot his sword out at high speeds. So all he had to do was just grab the hilt and swing it, and it would be like a stupid strong swing. That's just a golf bag.
Save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near total casualties.
Yeah, bring that leader out. Who is in charge of that? Bring him out here.
Near total. Go on.
Bring that shithead out here.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work.
That's not the voice I was imagining.
The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
Oh. Oh, good. Is this man about to die? Are we about to see a murder?
My lord,
This guy's a lot he's a thick boy in that. Yeah, I was about to say, this guy's a lot fucking bigger than I would think he would based off of his face shape. Like, fucking Christ, he is a big, bulky boy.
Who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes.
Whose hair isn't clipping through their armor like mine.
Why? When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It
I
is
like
a
his
delicate
little collection of
dance,
rugs around
or
his
just
waist.
much of my hounds.
That's all it really looks like.
And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
Wow, one of you really stands out from the others.
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Good. Good. Definitely not the villain I was expecting. Thick Katana boy. Oh, Xenos. Oh, don't tell me that's his name. Xenos the Xenophobe? He's the prince. Yes, okay, Xeno the Xenophobe. Got it. Right then, I've got duties to attend to. Mayhap you could assist us with said duties. We are here to help, after all. Husbando? No, no, not Husbando. Three of you have been busy, so I will understand if you require time to rest. If not, however, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with their preparations. We'd be grateful for any and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work. Yeah. Is kind of evil, just a little bit. But as has been established, if you are beautiful, all is forgiven. The old Bo Hancock. So let me look at this. I think we might be done for tonight. I did start late because I was busy making fancy little whatevers. 15 main story quests. How many missions did we actually get done today? Like 6? Stormblood. We are on Future Rust, Future Dust. Oh, actually, we've made some progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We've done 18 main story quests today. That's pretty good. Do the next one. Oh, no, okay. Alright. We'll do the next one and then that'll be it. And then next week we'll, next week should we do Hildebrand first or should we do Alexander? I beg your pardon. The man who bested Gaius van Bielser wishes to offer me his assistance. I'd say this is highly irregular. Well, I've heard it said you had a penchant for aiding the common man, in which case, before the occupation I was a humble historian. While my duties leave me scarce time for aught else, I think it's important that these momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters, ask them their motivations for taking up this cause and so forth. You may take down their statements in this log, and Sogeth, thank you for your service, now and ever after. Oh. I need to question the people of Alamigo. Oh, this is not the quest I thought it was. Yeah, I was about to say, is this really gonna be as cool as you thought it was? Oh, I thought this was gonna be a cool ramp. This is bullshit. Do a cool ollie off of it. It would have been great. I was just a cook before all this. Simple fare, really. Had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. Should be a cutscene soon, I thought. Let's see here. I mean, by the looks of it, not anytime soon. That could be much later. It does look like it's much later. I took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know. There's always a need for cooks, or at least people who can work with whatever the foraging parties turn up. However, we'll finish this one and that'll again be good. That'll probably be good. It's hard to remember. It has been, what, like fucking... When did this come out? 2017? You probably blitzed through it? Hey, baby. How far do those legs go down? Wait a second. What? What? Wait a minute. Wait. You just hear a lot. This is a different... This is a completely different one. That's a completely different quest. Why indeed? To save lives, perhaps? Or to make amends for the ones I couldn't. My father and my brothers were worked to death while building a castrum. What did it matter to the Garleans, eh? More where that lot came from. After that, I couldn't keep on doing nothing. Okay. You know what's important, though? You know what I fucking see? I see a fucking triple triad over here! Fallen Ace. What the fuck is that rule set? Oh, this is just a normal one. Okay. Oh, your cards are weak, sir! You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck! Shit. Whatever. No, wait. Oh, that's pretty fucked up, sir. That was my friend and they died, sir. That's pretty fucked up, sir. There, blue wins. Eat a dick. Oh god, no, my bike! My bike! God damn it. Is his name Huge Cock? Huge Hawk? Close enough. Huh? Aren't you the Icon Slayer? Damned if I know why you'd bother asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance. But it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for Alamigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or not, and if you're not with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training, citizenship, if you live long enough, you'll die stealing someone else's land, like it or not, but that's the choice. But me, I'd rather die here. Neat. Goodbye, Huge Hawk. Huge Hawk. Hey, wait a minute. Is there something behind the waterfall? It most definitely is not. Oh, that sucks. When did games become such cowards? There's nothing back here either! Oh, it's way up there. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. Yeah, we just need one more motorcycle. We've got a motorcycle gang. Ah, spooky bats! What the fuck is this place? Holy shit! Why'd I join the Resistance? Well, if you must know, it was to avenge a friend the Imperials butchered before my very eyes, back in Alamigo. We owned a stall in the markets. A passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out before I could stop him, only to get a falm of steel in the gut for his troubles. I found my way here, and that was that. Okay. Good story. Good talk. Your friend died. Get over it. That's basically it. Wee. Here's your fucking storybook, sir. Well met, Sogeth. Have you spoken with the freedom fighters, as I asked? Yes, I even converted them into colorful little animal creatures. One is blue and has really fast legs. I shall make a cartoon of it. It'll be very popular. As fascinating as they are varied, you have an knack of convincing others to bare their hearts to you. Could not have done better myself. Many years from now, when these tempestuous times pass into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. We must never forget, my friend. Never. Neat. Dash of green. Oh, it's that fucking lady we were talking to. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine for today. Yeah, it's fine for today. Ugh. That's 19 story quests we got done today. That's some good progress right there. I will be a goon for a few more streams, I think. Not bad, actually. Yeah. Fucking Realm Reborn and Stormblood, it took a lot longer. So yeah. So yeah. I guess now that we have, what is it? That first area there done, I can do some fates, and I can finish up the yokai stuff and, you know, get that stupid cat mount and be done with it forever. So, at least that means that next week we will go back to Heavensward and do that other stuff. So, I guess on Tuesday, should we do Hildebrand or should we do Alexander first? I can do either or, I don't really care. Dildy dildy. And we can start Alexander. You say start as if we're not going to finish it in like a 5-hour stream. What does that mean? What does that mean, sir? You saying Alexander is like 100 quests long? What are you insinuating, sir? It's better if I don't solo it. Oh, okay, good. I'll keep that in mind. There's some cool stuff in it. Yeah! Again, people are building up this fucking Alexander thing, so I'm hoping that it's the coolest thing we've seen so far. Maybe people just like giant mecha stuff. I don't know. It has the jams. Yeah, Shiva did too, apparently, but we didn't get much jams because we killed it too fast. So, yeah. So Tuesday, we'll start Alexander. And does that mean we're going to continue to do Alexander on Wednesday, or are we going to be doing Hildebrand on Wednesday? I need to figure out whether or not Zora needs to catch up on Hildebrand or not. Is next week just going to be all Alexander, or are we splitting it up? Best just finish whatever we start. Okay. We'll figure it out. We're going to have a few streams. And then there was all that other stuff that Neverstorm was saying we had to do. Other cool stuff. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So, yeah, we'll stream on Tuesday. We'll start Alexander. I will continue to be a Dragoon until we finish all that Heaven Sword stuff, and then I'll switch over to being a cool samurai. But for now, tonight, we are going to be going back to Street Fighter 6. We're going to be looking at all that DLC that we've missed. There's a bunch of story stuff that we can explore. And then we'll probably be done with Street Fighter 6 until the end of Season 2. Whenever that is, a year from now. And then, yeah, next week, it'll be Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14. And then on Thursday, there's a Sky Pirate raid that is kind of like how the Crystal Tower was, but it had very little to do with the story. It's its own thing. Well, if it's a Sky Pirate thing, I kind of want to do that. Do I get cool Sky Pirate apparel? Is there cool Sky Pirate stuff I get out of it? Because if so, I'll fucking do it. I don't know. Well, we're going to have to figure this out. We're going to have to figure this out, because I would like some cool Sky Pirate stuff. It'd be neat. But, yeah, after Final Fantasy 14 next week, we'll be starting Elite Beat Agents. I imagine we can blow that off in one stream. I don't think it should be a problem, copyright-wise, because they're all covers. I think it should be fine. If not, that means that VOD's gonna go away real quick. So if you want to see Elite Beat Agents, you gotta be there live. It gives more background on the Void. I mean, as long as there's cool stuff, that's all we really need. That's all we really want. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much the plan for this week and next week. So, more Final Fantasy 14 on Tuesday. It was just meh overall. We will see. We will see. I doubt Alexander and I doubt Hildebrand is going to fill us up that much. I'm sure we'll have some empty space to try it out. And hey, if we're gonna, it wouldn't be so bad to cover an Alliance raid every expansion. We basically, yeah, the Realm Reborn ones, and then that was it. I don't know. I don't know. Stormblood 1 is actually hard. Yeah, you keep saying that. You keep saying that, so I'm gonna have to get my samurai shit down. I imagine we're gonna be doing that at the end of Stormblood, so we'll have some time to practice. Just a teensy bit. Just a teensy bit. Time there was a mechanic where if one person fucks up, it wipes the whole raid. Oh, good! That's gonna be me! That's gonna be me! I gotta stop being a Dragoon because I'm more likely to die as a Dragoon than I am anything else. Who knows? I might actually go back to being a tank if that's the case. I don't know. I don't know! We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Whatever. Whatever. So yeah, tonight we'll be doing Street Fighter 6, and Saturday we'll be finishing Shadow the Hedgehog. Finally. Finally. So we can move on to bigger, better things after that. The official end, according to what's-his-name from Sega, the official end to the Dreamcast era Sonic is Shadow the Hedgehog. So we'll be finishing that off and starting a whole new era of Sonic games that kind of range in quality, unfortunately. But we'll see them each as we go. Suck. Yeah, sure. Suck. Suck. Yeah. We'll experience that on our own. But yeah, I'm gonna, do some editing. I think I've got 2 more episodes of Scott Pilgrim to watch, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed. So that's gonna be me for tonight. So otherwise, yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see everybody tonight for more Street Fighter 6 after a year of not touching it. So yeah, we'll see everybody then.